Hello. Normally, people like biological scientists require a model that can simulate the cell growth of any given cell or the regenerative pattern that a cell can produce. So, for such a model that can identify or forecast the cell image that can depict the region of growth or the region of regeneration. Hence, the topic, hence the project CellPredict AI powered forecasting of cellular growth. It contains a LiveCell dataset, namely neuroblastoma cells, that hold sequential images depicting growth of each cell. These are the necessary modules that are needed to be installed for deep learning architectures. And these are the functions that required to pre-process the image from a normal state to a grayscale state. And the result is this: a raw image, the pre-processed image into grayscale, and the masking of the image. The mask here separates a cell from its background colored white and cell colored black. Here are the images shown sequentially, the growth of the cells. It increases as I move on. It takes the sequential images for 3 consecutive days. Now comes the analyzed data which I have computed or pre-processed here. What you see here, B10, C10 and D10, these are the locations given for an image, of course depicting the cell growth. I have separated B10 and C10 as training data and D10 as testing data. Yes. So this is the deep learning architecture which we made. A Conv Lstm, which is a combination of a convolutional neural network and a LSTM network. I'm using convolutional neural network to capture the image and LSTM to capture the important pixels so that it could forecast the cell predictions later. This is the generator and this is the discriminator. Combining these becomes a whole GAN network, which is generative adversarial network. I trained the given data to the architectural model with epochs of 200, learning rate of 0.0001 using Adam optimizer. The resultant obtained is this: mean absolute error is reduced to 0.18, MSE to 0.0582, and structural similarity index, which compares the real image with the predicted image, is 0.0625 because of highly pixelated image. This is the predicted status of the image, producing a blurred one. This is the comparison between the predicted frame and the actual frame. Upon using heat map and merging these two images, I get this result: green depicting the right prediction, the red depicting the wrong prediction, and the blue ones saying that it is a false positive ones. Okay, false negative ones. So precision and recall is optimal and stable for now. So average IOU, which shows the right part of the prediction of an image, the future prediction of an image, is shown to be 0.5 with the variation of 0.047 and precision 0.739 and recall 0.622, which uh, tells that the model is being generalized. It isn't over fitting, which means it is not memorizing or by hearting. It is generalizing and understanding and learning the data. So upon using matplotlib, I was able to convert the predicted image, a predicted blurred image, into observable image here. So the dark spots, the gray spots which you see here, is the predicted region or the future predictive region, which almost matches with the actual image. And this is the image merged, which means the predicted image and the actual image merged into the final image here, showing which all is being predicted, which all is predicting falsely. On using explainable AI, I found out that the image trained on the model is mostly on the right hand side. The yellow and red orange depicts that the most of the regions which are being learned in the model is these. So in conclusion, the right part of the image is being learnt the most, while the leftmost part of the image is being learnt the less. This is done using occlusion impact technique. So I also learned that frame 1 is being learnt the most. Initially I input first 4 frames just to predict the 5th frame. Among those 4 frames, the first frame is being learnt the most, while the others are being learnt the least. Yeah, this is the heat map showing the amount of the image being learnt